yourself with an advantage as well. And then let's look at credit dispute letter, the SEO competition, and see if that's any different. These are a lot of the same sites ranking for dispute letters are also ranking for credit dispute letter, which makes sense since apparently it is a key phrase that people are searching on the exact same, that when they search for dispute letters, they are looking for credit dispute letters. So we're looking at similar competition here. Backlinks to the domain being very high, backlinks to the page, the top two results are very high. The other results aren't quite as high, so you may find a point of entry there. Here's one from Wiki Answers, and I believe it's how do you write a credit dispute letter. And that's all optimized on page, and also because it's from Wiki Answers, the backlinks to the domain are very high. The backlinks to the page are just one, so you may be able to find a point of entry with that particular website if you were to put up a article on Wiki Answers. Now I'm going to show you something that I like to do in very competitive niches where I'm dealing with a lot of potential keywords like we are here. There's a lot of keywords that are coming in at 60, 70 hits a day if you were #1 in Google, and I'd like to see those kind of compared to each other. So what I'm going to do is export all of the keywords for all of the different little searches that we have up here, and then I'm going to actually import them again into Market Samurai into one tab so that I can look at everything all at once, and I'll show you how I do that. I'm just going to each tab of keywords and clicking export and then saving it to my desktop. So what I'm going to do here then is open up the first CSV that I just exported from Market Samurai, and here is all my data for the key phrase credit dispute analysis. I'm going to scroll to the bottom, and then I'm going to open the second one, and I'm going to copy these, close that particular, yes, I want this to be available on the clipboard, copy, close, yes. And then I'm coming back to the one that I just opened, and then I'm going to paste that data in, and there it is. And then I'll scroll to the bottom, open up the third one that I just saved, and I'm going to copy all of these keywords and data and paste it in here. Oh, somehow I have an extra column. I don't know how I did that. It doesn't matter though for what we're doing. And then my last one, I'm going to copy, close that out, and then paste it in here. And what I'm trying to do is to get all of these keywords together. I'm going to copy them all with a Control-C, open Market Samurai, open up a tab for a new keyword. I'm just going to call it credit because it doesn't really matter. Click on Keyword Research, Control-V in there, and then click Add Keywords, and then I'm going to analyze those keywords. And now I have all the keywords that I'm working with in one tab so that I can see all of the competition and title data at once. So first I need to analyze them and get all that data in. There were about 319 keywords originally when I put them into Market Samurai. Some of them were duplicates, so it's left with 290 keywords. And then I'm going to delete a few that aren't really exactly what we're talking about, like credit reporting agencies, things that I didn't dispute when I was going, or things that I didn't delete when I was going through the keywords earlier. So I've pulled in all my data. Now I have everything on one screen, which I like to do. It makes it easier for me to kind of compare things and see where I want to go with them. And then I can look at everything and analyze it in a much easier way, for me anyway. So in looking at all of the keywords that we came out with and their competition, we've got dispute credit report is coming in at 93,000 for SEO traffic and 7,370 for SEO title competition. We've got a low PBR, so people might be saying credit report dispute as well as dispute credit report, and that's why the PBR is low there. Let's check out the grid on that. This is really ugly. Everything's from the FTC, Experian, Equifax, TransUnion, which are all the actual credit reporting agencies. Not thrilled with this. Domain ages, we're looking at domains that are 12 years old in the top results. Ugly, ugly, ugly. So that's no good. I'm just going to cancel it right there because we don't need to go any further on that. And heading back in here, let's see what else we've got that has SEO competition and SEO title competition that is within our parameters. Fix credit report, that was one of the ones that we identified earlier. Fix my credit, repair credit score, clean credit report, PBR is 36%, it's lower than I like to see. Dispute letters, we looked into that. and now we're back in key phrases that have under 100 searches a day. So as it would be expected, this is a very, very, very difficult niche. And in looking at all of this data, what I would do were I to enter this market is look into the dispute letters area. We saw several sites, or excuse me, several keywords. Let me go back over to that tab. Credit dispute letter. Lots of keywords here that were within our competition range if we started to look under 100 searches a day. So I could go for credit repair letter, credit repair letters, debt settlement letter, disputing credit report. That's not a letter word, but these are sample dispute. These are all keywords that are related to letters, to credit report letters. There's another one. And I would build a site around having credit report letter information available, because these are a bunch of key phrases that are very closely related, that while they don't get the kind of traffic that I'm looking for individually, they do get the kind of traffic that I would look for, and even more so collectively, were I to build a site around all of them and then build links to the individual pages and rank for those. So in this particular niche, which is a very competitive niche, I would have to settle for going for something that got me a little bit less traffic individually, but as a whole would get me a lot of traffic in the end. And also in a niche like this, I think a lot of people may want to find the information for free, so I would do something like requiring an opt-in to access the information on my site. Maybe a teaser type of thing, like a WordPress membership, where people could see the beginning of something but they couldn't see the end of it, and if they gave me their email address, then they would be able to see the rest of the letter to copy and paste it and use it on their own. And then I would monetize those email addresses via selling them offers or perhaps my own product. But to enter the market, I think that you'd really need a great content site surrounding the credit dispute letter arena, and having that content on your site as opposed to just a sales page would allow you to rank for several different key phrases in Google to provide good content for people, which Google always likes to see, and then you can monetize them once they have your email address. So that's the approach that I would take on this market based on our keyword research. Thanks so much, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.